Hey everybody, it's Jen again. Oh yeah, hello. If you're new here, I'm Jen and I am getting married to a man that's a few years my junior. I also love to travel and it's, also, the man, Honduran national. It's kind of interesting, I think. Anyway, and we've been doing a lot of traveling. I'm solo on this trip to Mexico. And this is my vlog. This is my Monday vlog on Tuesday. Um, yeah, again. Like, subscribe, and I'll be on time. So anyway, I am at Sofia by Bunig or something like that in Carmen de Playa. Playa del Carmen. Can I say it right? No, can't. Playa del Carmen, which means Carmen by the beach. Anyway, this hotel is really kind of awesome. It's off the beaten path a bit. It's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 blocks maybe from Fifth Avenue, which makes it like 7 blocks from the beach. It's kind of on the far down end, and when you're at the top of Fifth, around First Street and all that stuff up there, maybe by the little airport that nobody flies into, and by the ferries and all that, it's like that all seems really new. It's very touristy. It's very the vendors are, well, all the vendors in Mexico are a little aggressive if they're on Fifth, but as you come down, I like to say it gets a little bit more edgy, I guess. It's a little less touristy, it's a little rough around the edges. And I actually prefer that to all the fake touristy stuff. Senor Frogs is not Mexico, okay? Don't even try to tell me that Senor Frogs is something that you want to do, because whatever. Go someplace good. But anyway, so I'm down around 24th Avenue, I think is how it works. 24th Avenue. And like 25th and 24th, something like that. And if that makes sense. If you've been to Playa, it will probably make sense. If you haven't, ask me for the link. I'll give you the link to the hotel. Anyway, so this hotel room I got for $24 a night, but I got it on hotels.com, and I'm like, I use hotels.com almost exclusively, even though they did once mess up on me really bad. They finally turned around and did me right. But I use them, so I'm kind of like a gold member, so I get like special deals and stuff. And normally this hotel would have gone for $60 a night. But let me turn you around. So there's the door you come in, and this comes with a microwave, a blender, a toaster. There's a coffee maker back there. I don't have any coffee. I'm gonna go to the store and get some. There's like a little cooktop right there, built into the counter. There are some dishes and some pots and pans. Not a whole lot. A lot of it's just like, that's the dish cleaning stuff. There's a trash can. That's the element to heat the heater, the cooktop. There's a few plates and things up here. I can't reach above the stove. Maybe I can. And there's like nothing up there. Okay, good to know. There's the in-room. I love I don't know what they call these. These are like ductless air things, and they're so superior to all the old, like the old hotels in the U.S. that have the vent fan things. These things rock. I love these. And the first time I saw them was, I think in Mexico. And they're pretty much in all the hotels that I know of. Very few have central type stuff. So they heat up, they cool down really good, really fast. I have a little freezer and a refrigerator. And I don't have anything in it yet, but it's got a little ice maker. that's kind of cool. I didn't even see that. I guess you put water in it. Oh yeah, you put water in it and make ice. Cool. I'll have to put some bottled water in there. Make some ice. Yeah, you can't drink out of tap here. I got a safe in the room, which not all of them do. Some beach towels, there's drawers, shelves. A place to hang stuff. A little shelf with all my junk. A table with my water. And the porch, which is really nice. Got this little private sitting area out here. I'm not sure what is right behind here. I don't know that anybody can see me up here. When I walked on the street over on the other side of that building down there, the street's right on the other side, I could see the windows up here, but I'm not sure I was seeing this one. I think I'm pretty well hidden by the trees, so, but if people can see me running around naked up here, more power to them, whatever. If they want to look at this whole bod naked, go for it. And then the shower. In here they have the sink and all my junk and the toilet. And you have to remember you cannot flush toilet paper in any country you're in that's south of the American border in the Americas. That just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't put toilet paper down. Their septic systems are not built for it. They're just not built for it. So don't do it. Lecture over, and here's the shower. This is my only complaint with this hotel is the shower head is huge, but it has no water pressure, and I felt like I needed to run around in circles to hit the water and get wet. That was my only complaint. So my shower wasn't quick like it usually is. Took a little longer to get all the soap out of my hair and all that stuff, but that's not a big deal. And at least I had hot water. Okay, the tap thing is backwards. The hot comes in on the cold and the cold hot, but that is what it is. So anyway, why am I in Mexico and not Honduras? Well, down here I have let's just say at this point I will never see another American dentist. It's up in the air as to if I will go to a dentist outside of Mexico. Maybe Turkey. I don't know. They're pretty nice there. They do the tourism, the dental tourism in Turkey. Let's see if we can. I bought that little handheld, that little selfie stick thing, and specifically mostly to bring it on this trip. And I left it at home. So we'll hold this. So yeah. That's me. Maybe I can find a cheap one around here. I could go to Mexican Walmart or something, find another selfie stick. But so yeah, here I am, and down here at the dentist. And I've said to people before, I know I had some pretty severe dental issues, and I have implants now, and I came to Mexico because. Well, the VA wasn't going to do it. They're like, oh, you're not a candidate at all for implants. You can't do that. Just dentures is all we can give you. We can, that's it. And they made it sound like nobody can help you. So, that's the best you will ever do. And so I came down to, then actually I talked to them and I was like, I've been told I can't do anything. And they're like, come down, let's take a look. And I did. I came down to Mexico, let them take a look. And they're like, okay, it's pretty extensive work we have to do, but we can get you teeth. We can get you very nice teeth. And I said, well, how much is it going to cost? And they, I'm not going to give you the total amount, but let me just say this. If I were to get this work done, the same work I had done here, in the United States, it would have been well over $100,000 just because of the bureaucracy and the insurance that all the doctors have to have and all that bullcrap. And believe me, I didn't play anywhere close to that. And the dentists down here are like every time I went to the dentist in the U.S., they made me feel guilty for having the problems I had, and and they blamed me for it, and it was my own fault. I was smoking, I was doing all kinds of things I shouldn't do with my teeth, and yeah, it's my fault. But I didn't want my nose rubbed in it, and the dentist down in Mexico have never rubbed my nose in anything, and oh, they're just so great. They're so great down here. I come down and like by now the whole dang clinic knows me. When I came down the first time. They didn't know how extensive it was actually going to be, and so I had to, do a big surgery. So I thought I was going to be here 2 weeks. I ended up being here more like 3.5 weeks. Like it was a long trip, and yeah. So like they're like family now. I go in and hey, it's you. I mean, I walked into the parking area this morning, and I call him camera guy. He's the guy that takes X-rays and he takes pictures of your teeth, and they keep really good records, visual records, X-rays and pictures and everything. And he's like, "Is it you? Is it really you? Come here!" And big hugs everywhere. All the dentists that I've seen, all the people, they're just hugs, hugs, hugs. When was the last time your dentist hugged you? Ever? Would you sue them? Probably. So yeah, it's a different experience down in Mexico. It's a really different experience with dental down here, and I will never see another American dentist. I will never do it. Most of them are just rude AF, rude AF. Make me uncomfortable. They charge too much. They're too distant. I don't want to say they're all in it for the money, but the culture in the United States for medical is to be very standoffish and impersonal. And the culture in Mexico with anything medical is the exact opposite. I went before they did the surgery. It was actual surgery. It wasn't just twilighting. They had to put me under, general anesthesia. And so I had to go to the cardiologist first because, I was over 55 at the time. They're like, yeah, let's make sure your heart can do this. And fine, and the cardiologist was good. But, that was the first time I met this cardiologist. And he was so nice and so sweet and, did the whole thing and talked to me about my health and just everything. Just very different from anything you experience in the U.S. Even the doctors I have in the U.S. that I felt were really good doctors and that I got along with, and they're really nice, and it's different. It's different. Those guys are really, I don't know. They're not investing anything into you. And I don't know if the doctors in Mexico do actually invest any sort of emotion in themselves into you, but it feels like they do. And that's what counts. That's what matters. That's what counts. So that's how that is. So anyway, that's why I'm in Mexico. Why did Nolan not meet me here in Mexico? That's that Honduran passport. He would have had to get a visa to come to Mexico, and that takes time and money. And I had a little bit of a sore spot in here. And basically, I went, they did the x-rays, and everything's cool, everything's good, everything's, no. But they think that the implant where my teeth attached to needs to be cleaned. So they're going to take these off tomorrow, clean everything, put that back on. Just so, it needs to be done every now and then anyway. It's been about a year anyway. So, yeah, we'll get that done. And then that way we'll be good. But not long did not come this time because it just, rush trip. I didn't know I was doing this till the last minute. And to get a visa, to get the appointments and all that, it takes weeks, and sometimes months. And then you have to pay money to apply for it, and then you're not guaranteed that they'll give you a travel visa. So I was like, I'll do this trip, and then, and then we'll go to countries where you don't need a visa to go, which is Spain. And some of them, El Salvador, Guatemala, we can go to those, but I think I've said that before. But we're planning on going to Spain soon. So, but this is my trip to Mexico. I'll go home, I'll get a few more things taken care of, and then it's back to Honduras and the wedding, which, guys, I wish it was going to be a bigger wedding and people coming. Actually, I don't. You know, I think I'm like most older people that get married, and probably like people who are getting married for the second time, even though I've never been married. I don't need a big wedding. I don't. Let's go get the paperwork done. Let's get the legalities done, and then at some point, um, you know, I'll just go like, okay, we're gonna be on this island, and anybody who wants to come celebrate with us that we're married, or just come hang out, or whatever, come do it. Because really, the only people that our marriage is going to mean much to is us. I think. I mean, I don't think. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how other people view that. I don't know how other people view that, especially at my age. It's like, whatever. Um, so yeah, there's that. What else? My dogs are staying with my friend Candy, and she's sending pictures and little videos of them. And oh, Cash is like, he's funny. He's having to share a mommy now, share a new mommy with some other dogs that he doesn't know, and he can't make them go away like he could with Sammy. And poor Sammy gets run off by everybody now, so Candy's making sure to spend some extra time with her. And she sends pictures and videos. I keep forgetting to ask her, but I'm I'm gonna ask her if I can post some of the pictures and videos on my Insta. I don't want to do. They're pictures in her house and things, and with her adoptive daughter, and who's baby still. So I don't know if she wants me to make all that public. But I'll post what I can of the babies, of my babies, my kiddo. But yeah, I'll check with her on that. And wow, what else? That's kind of where we are today. So that's good. I'm all hot and sweaty. I've been running around. Been running around Playa. I went to my dentist appointment this morning. Well, I went to breakfast and then my dentist appointment, and then I walked back up Fifth, and it's hot. And went and got some cool drinks, and gonna do that. And then I have to go back out to, I don't know. There was a Mega. I might go to the Mega. I wanted to go to Chedraui, the grocery store, but I don't really know what Mega has. I don't know if Mega has groceries. I'll go figure it out. But I don't feel like hauling a lot of groceries around, and I don't like taking taxis and Playa. It just doesn't make sense. It's not that big. Not that big a place. Although if you buy ice cream, it's going to melt by the time you get home. But I don't buy ice cream, so. But anyway, that's how things are. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.